Sanjay Singh is inside the courtroom of Special CBI Judge MK Nagpal. So the proceedings have already started because Sanjay Singh is inside the courtroom of the Special CBI Judge MK Nagpal. So Arunima, when it comes to the entire proceedings surrounding Sanjay Singh, it's the clincher that he was some sort of middleman between the restaurants and the liquor barons. This is what Dinesh Arora has told the authorities as he turned approver. But at the same time, when it comes to the entire money trail, all right, we're joined by Ananya, who's reporting from the Rouse Avenue Court. Ananya, over to you. Sanjay Singh is now inside the courtroom of Special CBI Judge MK Nagpal.
Well, yes, Sanjay Singh has just entered the court of Special CBI Judge MK Nagpal. The hearing is to begin very, very shortly. While we tried to speak to Sanjay Singh when it comes to, while he was entering the courtroom, he said that it is the PM's Nyay that has happened to him and he will keep fighting against him, is what Sanjay Singh has said. How will all of this play out before the court? Because remember that the Aam Aadmi Party and the lawyers for Sanjay Singh would be pushing for a political vendetta angle in this particular case as well. Well, whether the court would accept it or not is something that we'll have to wait and watch for. But apart from that, Enforcement Directorate would be seeking further custody, of Sanjay Singh in this particular case. How many days would they be seeking, and what would be the reaction of the court is something that we'll have to wait and watch for. Aishman.
Right, and those are the visuals on your screen, ladies and gentlemen. Sanjay Singh at the Rouse Avenue Court as the ED is seeking custodial interrogation in connection to the Liquorgate scam. He's also making those statements against the Prime Minister as he heads into the courtroom. Those visuals on your screen. Sanjay Singh feeling the heat as the Liquorgate scandal explodes, also maintaining that this is no more than political vendetta as he's being cornered by the centre in the Liquorgate scandal. Sanjay Singh remaining defiant as he enters the courtroom, and that is the pitch. Arunima continues to be with us on the broadcast. She's reporting outside the ED office as Sanjay Singh has entered the courtroom and the proceedings have already started. Arunima, the pitch that has come in from the Aam Aadmi Party now, whether it be Satyendra Jain, Manish Sisodia, now even Sanjay Singh, this is no more than political vendetta, but at the same time the proof is only mounting and the legal troubles are only escalating.
Yes, and now with the talk of attaching the Aam Aadmi Party also, the party's name being mentioned, it would mean more trouble for everybody who's associated with the political party. But just to give you an insight as to what happens in the course of next half an hour or 45 minutes, Sanjay Singh is there inside the courtroom. A short while ago, his father also was at the court premises. So they could finally get a chance since his arrest last night. The family could get some chance to just exchange pleasantries or take a cue about each other's well-being. The legal team representing Sanjay Singh would also get a chance to have a word with him. I think they could formally also ask the court to give them some time, post which I think the legal team of the Enforcement Directorate will take centre stage. They will be asked by the judge there as to what is their case, what is it that they're seeking. We are given indications from the Enforcement Directorate that they want to custodially interrogate Sanjay Singh, so they would want police remand, and the defence is bound to counter it. One of the key points which you could hear is non-cooperation. The prosecution has often argued that custodial interrogation is required because the suspect is not cooperating. Defence could actually cite that Supreme Court has said that non-cooperation cannot be a ground. So you could hear some arguments on those counts, but Enforcement Directorate is bound to impress upon the judge there that there is need for custodial interrogation because there are accused and a prover who have to be confronted with Sanjay Singh. There are crucial documentary evidence, crucial digital evidence that have to be presented before him, and that his digital devices are being sent for forensic analysis. Whatever is recovered from them will take some time, and that in that process they would want to carry on questioning of Sanjay Singh as well. So in the next half an hour to 45 minutes, you could hear back and forth between the prosecution and defence on whether Sanjay Singh will come back to this building behind me, which is the ED headquarters, for a few more nights.
Right, and the hearing has started, and what we are learning is that Senior Advocate Mohit Mathur has said they have supplied the ground for arrest. We will need the application for remand. Arunima, at the same time, when we look at the proceedings surrounding Satyendra Jain as well as Manish Sisodia, one thing that has emerged is that the courts have observed that they have the potential of tampering with witnesses as well as evidence. Could the same argument be made here?
It can be made here as well, that you are a powerful person, you're a member of parliament, you could, tamper with evidence, you could influence witnesses, but the counter from the defense could be that if Dinesh Arora's confession is the mainstay of ED's charge against Sanjay Singh, then that confession was made a year ago. It was recorded a year ago. It was recorded, with due process of law being followed. Why did the ED wait for a year to take this step? So defense could question that. But the ED's case is that, they have other evidence as well, and they have built a case substantiating what the approvers have told them. There are more than one approver in this case now. At least 3 accused have decided to cooperate with the investigators. Whatever they are telling ED has to be brought before Sanjay Singh. There is also a chance that Manish Sisodia and Sanjay Singh could be brought face to face. While Manish Sisodia is definitely hoping to hear some good news from Supreme Court today, he has applied for bail there. Till the time that bail is granted, there is a high possibility that, ED could say that we want to bring the accused face to face to understand how this conspiracy was hashed and to tie the loose ends about the money trail. 100 crore is what was quoted initially. Only, lakhs of rupees have been cited in the Goa election campaign as money for which they have received evidence. What happened to the rest of the money? The missing links of this puzzle is what the ED is trying to put together, and for that they would impress upon the court that Sanjay Singh's custodial interrogation is required.
Absolutely. So the shadow of an investigation also looms over the entire Aam Aadmi Party as well. I'm also joined by Anshul, who's also reporting from outside the ED office as the proceedings are underway at the Rouse Avenue Court, ladies and gentlemen. Now, Anshul, we saw the Aam Aadmi Party in full force on the streets of the capital protesting against Sanjay Singh's arrest. Has that mobilization continued outside the ED office?
So yes, the kind of security arrangements that were made out here, because the Delhi police was actually expecting that the Aam Aadmi Party workers would try to gather out here and raise slogans and try to protest, and hence there was ample security that was deployed all across this area near the Enforcement Directorate, and hence the people were not allowed to come in at this point in time. That is the reason why we have seen that absolutely the entire movement of Sanjay Singh has been absolutely peaceful. The protesters were not allowed to gather anywhere. In fact, very few people who tried to come close, they were also turned away. So yes, the entire security arrangements and the bandobast that was put in place by the Delhi police definitely seem to have worked for them, because there are no reports of any sort of protest or any sort of unrest that might have happened anywhere close to the Enforcement Directorate office or till the route was taken towards the Rouse Avenue Court. So yes, this is being seen as a big victory for the Delhi police, because they have successfully been able to manage the security situation, and that is the reason why we have seen that the law and order situation has remained in absolute control of the security agencies.
Right, Anshul, do stay on with us. We've seen the kind of scenes coming out of the Rouse Avenue Court where the hearing is currently underway. We'll keep getting you more updates of what exactly is transpiring inside the courtroom there at the Rouse Avenue Court.